Would you like to create a document and then save it as a web page? Let's travel to the Bahamas and to Exuma. So this is what the document will look like. We'll create a table, put in a main picture here, 3 smaller pictures, that's a lobster, a barracuda, and guess what? There's a swimming pigs video as part of this tutorial, so the link is already inserted here, and then you can go and watch the swimming pigs in the Bahamas. This is a step-by-step video, and at the end of this video you learn how to create a table and use different tools such as sizing and centering and merging cells. So lots of steps are going to be included, and at the end we are going to save this as a web page, and like I said, I will include a link to the swimming pigs. So let's start the tutorial. We are going to create a web page using Microsoft Word 365. The web page is going to be about Exuma and the Bahamas, and we are going to also see a video about the swimming pigs. So let's get started. This is a step-by-step video. I'm going to go step-by-step, nice and slow, so you can follow me. If you need to rewatch this video, you can stop. And so the first thing we need to do is we need to go to Insert Table. I'm going to use a table with 6 columns, all of the rows, and when you press and hold Tab, so press and hold Tab, it'll drill down extra rows on a page. Basically I need a page of a table, and that's about it. It's good enough. I'm going to make some extra enter marks on the second page because I'm going to put some pictures in here, resize them, and use them in the table. So the first thing we need to do is go to the first row and go to the Layout tab. We are going to change the height of the row. So on the Layout tab in the Cell Size group, you go and increase it to 0.5. Second step, we are going to make a picture window here for a large picture, and also on the Layout tab you highlighted over a dozen rows, and so I'm going to go to the Layout tab, Merge, and I'm going to merge the cells. So that's for one picture. Under the large picture I'm going to have 3 smaller pictures about that size, so also merge the cells on those. I'm going to repeat the process here and on the right hand side. So now I have a row for a navigation bar, a picture window here, 3 smaller ones. Let me create a space here for some text, so I'm going to merge those cells also. And here maybe we'll have a few links, and I'm going to have another picture here, panoramic picture, so I'm going to merge the cells this way. I'm going to keep these cells here for links later on. So at the bottom of this table I'm going to merge these 3 cells because I'm going to provide a hyperlink here to another website. So 2 hyperlinks here, a picture, some text, 3 smaller pictures, 1 larger picture, and a navigation bar. So that's the plan. Before we put the pictures in here, I would like to include some text here on the third page. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy some text from Wikipedia. I will give them credit right here, so I'm going to say references, and is going to come the data from here, from Wikipedia, highlight the URL. So all I did is I searched Exuma and it came up on Wikipedia, so copy that URL to this Word document. So that's my reference, and what I'm going to do is simply highlight all this text. So I need some text for the Word document. The last portion here is notable homeowners. So Nicolas Cage, David Copperfield, Johnny Depp, and others live here. Faith Hill. And so I'm going to copy this text here, say Control C, highlighted, Control C. And since I don't want all these links in Microsoft Word, this is important. So what I'm going to do is go to the Home tab, go to the Clipboard group, click on the paste arrow. I will choose Paste Special, and I'm going to click on Unformatted Text and say OK. That will remove all the links, all the pictures, all the information, so you get nice, clean, unformatted text in the document. And I do have 8 pages, which is good because I need them for the links. So I'm going to hit Control Home and go to the home page. So now I have some text on the page. And so what I'm going to do is first create the navigation bar. So the first link is going to be the Bahamas. The Bahamas. Hit Tab. The second one is Exuma. That is an island in the Bahamas. Third one, I'm sure you would like to stay here, so stay. Number 4, why not have some food? See some food in the Bahamas. You cannot go to Exuma without seeing the swimming pigs, so swimming pigs. First, I could not believe that there are pigs in the ocean, but guess what? There are. And so, tab, contact, wait for people to contact you. So that is going to be my navigation bar. And if I use my selection bar and highlight the first row, there's an option here to go to the Layout tab and go to the Alignment group and pick Align Center. So that will align every word in the center of the cell. You have 9 alignment options, so again I picked here Align Center. So now I'm ready with the navigation bar, and let's insert some pictures in here. So when I insert the pictures, I'm not going to insert them directly into the cell, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go insert them on the second page, resize them here, and then move them up into this table. If you insert a picture here and it's too big, it will basically just increase the size of the table and all the structure you did is going to be lost. So what I'm going to do is insert several pictures here. So I have the pictures ready on my hard drive. So basically you would save a few pictures from the Bahamas from the internet first. And so I'm going to go insert pictures from this device. I'm going to go and find my pictures in Microsoft Word. I have my pictures here. And so the first picture I think is just a nice beach here. Let's say beach in the Bahamas. and there's a small island right here that it was too far to swim out, but that was the view from the house we rented. So that's one picture. Let's insert 3 more. So insert pictures. Maybe I'm gonna be brave and do this. I'm going to insert 3 pictures at the same time. So that's my son with a lobster. That's my daughter with a swimming pig. And here's a barracuda. I'm gonna insert all 3. And I'm going to, so once you control select the pictures, you can select 3 pictures. Now this is going to be, I'm resizing this by holding the shift key. And in this version, even if I don't, the picture stays in proportion. This is going to be for the small picture window. And so if I go and find the swimming picture, I'm going to resize that too, just by dragging it. There's another way, of course, to resize this. And here is the barracuda. So here, about the same size. So now I have 3 pictures. I have this main picture here. I'm going to make that a bit smaller just in case. And so when you look at this, if you size the pictures this way on the second page, then you can simply copy and paste them up here into this window. Now before you do that, I'm going to crop out a tiny section of this picture. So I will go to picture format, go to crop, and take out some of this beautiful sky here. So just like that, just a tiny bit, and crop again. So what I can do now is copy this picture. So just say Control C and go up here, and before I paste, this is a neat trick. So I'm gonna go to the layout tab, go to the alignment group, click on the middle option, which is align center. So you can see that my cursor is centered in that cell, and then I go Control V to paste the picture. To fill this up, I'm going to click on the picture, again size it to make it a bit bigger. Let's see if it's listening to me. It is listening now. So it is in the middle. That's the best I can do right now to center it. And I do the same thing with all 3 cells here. So I'm going to highlight, center align, and I'm going to copy and paste all these pictures. So the first one, I think, is the lobster, because why not? So Control C, Mr. Lobster goes up here. Boom. Control V, not bad. And of course, guys, you could go to the picture format here, and there's a size option. You could size each one exactly the same, and you should do that. Right now, just need to, create this video, and so I can't spend an hour on this. But I'm going to insert the next picture here. So copy and paste. So the barracuda is going in the middle to keep everyone in check here. Size this a tiny bit, maybe like that. Okay. So this is where it helps if you, I'm cheating here, look, I'm moving this a bit. And so this is where it helps if you size the pictures precisely. So the third picture here is going to be the swimming pig. Control C and go here and paste. So Control V and paste. So I have 3 pictures. Again, if you would want to size them exactly, you would go to the picture format and go to size, you would size it exactly the same, and you can do that. So I am happy with my navigation bar. I have a main picture window, 3 small pictures here. I'm going to include some text in this box, and for now I'm going to leave all these here. I need lots of pages, and I'm on page 4. So what we'll do is we are going to include some bookmarks on these pages, and then I will create hyperlinks from here, from the navigation bar, to those bookmarks, and include a small home icon as a hyperlink to navigate back. And so at the end of the video, we are going to see a video about the swimming pigs. It's going to be amazing, and the link is going to be in the description after I'm done creating this video. Let's continue. So I'm going to include bookmarks on pages here. So the first bookmark is going to be for Exuma. So I'm going to highlight Exuma here, hit Ctrl C, press Ctrl G to go to, and I'm going to press 4 and say enter to go to page 4. I'm going to leave this window here, the find and replace window, and I'm going to use it to navigate this document. So on page 4, on the second line, going to paste Exuma here, highlight it. So go to the insert tab, Exuma is highlighted, and I'm going to click on bookmark. So insert tab, links group, click on bookmark, and I'm going to simply paste Exuma again and add that as a bookmark to the page. So when I create the hyperlink, it's going to jump to this location. So the next bookmark I'm going to create is going to be for staying here. So I highlight stay, Control C, and I'm going to go to page 6 now, 6, and say go to. So I'm going to just make room here and put stay. I'm going to highlight stay and create a bookmark for that. So bookmark, I'm going to paste here stay, also add that. So basically all I'm doing is I'm adding bookmarks to every second page starting with page 4. I kind of want to separate them. So if I go here to the next bookmark I want to create, that's going to be for food. So food is going to go on page 8. Or you know what, let's make it go to 7. Let's make it go to 7 because I'll run out of pages. So food is going on 7. I'm going to copy it, go here and say 7, go to. I love this feature because it navigates to the pages that you want to go, plus you can work on your bookmarks. So I'm going to paste here food, highlight it, same idea again, go here and create another bookmark here. So bookmark, call this food, add, and so you added another bookmark, and here we go. Let me hit Control Home, and so the last couple here. Let's create an absolutely beautiful bookmark for the swimming pigs. So I'm highlighting swimming pigs here, Control C, Control G to go to, and the pigs will go on page 9. So 9 here. Say go to. And on top of page 9, I'm going to make room for the pigs. They need room. Control V, paste it here. Highlight. Go to bookmark. Now you know what? You cannot have spaces in here, so when I paste the swimming pigs here, I'm going to take out the space. So altogether one word, swimming pigs. I'm going to add that. So the last link will go to, and I will use this Control Home to go to the first page here. Last link goes to contact, and again Control C, and this will go on page 10. So I'm going to go 10, say go to, that is the last page. And so let's put this here, contact, Control V, and create the last bookmark here. Insert links, bookmark. I'm going to Control V, put the contact here, add, and we have all of our bookmarks now. So all you have to do, of course you would put your contact information here. I can close down this page for now and hit Control Home. So let's see how this is going to work. I'll show you the first link, and then I'll let you work on the rest. Maybe I'll do 2 links, and the last thing should be to create that home button that will go back to the Bahamas. So look, this is how this is working. If I double click on Exuma here and press Control K for inserting a hyperlink, then you have a couple options to hyperlink to a website, hyperlink to a place in this document. So for now, I'm going to hyperlink to a bookmark, and so it's Exuma. So I'm going to go bookmark here and say link to Exuma, and I will say OK. I'll say OK again. So when I go, I point over this link, hold down the Control key, click on this, and it will jump to Exuma on page 4. Now next to Exuma, I should have a small home button here that will go back to the home page, so I don't have to navigate with the shortcut keys, and we are going to do that. So if I go back to Control Home, all you do is double click on the navigation word here, stay, press Control K, that opens up the insert hyperlink dialog box. Click on bookmark here and say click on stay. So say OK on that, say OK, check to see if your hyperlink is working. The hyperlink that you visited before turns purple, the other one is blue. So if I go and click on this, hold down the Control key and click on stay, it'll jump to stay. So what we have here is we have a navigation bar, and you highlight each. Let me do one more on video, and then I'll finish and I'll show you the finished product. I do have to do one more thing here. So look, highlight the word food, press Control K. In the insert hyperlink dialog box, click on the bookmark button and select the bookmark that you want to link to, so food, and say OK, and say OK. Now of course this is going to work too, so if I hold the Control key, food is going to jump to food. I go Control Home, and I'm going to make the rest. So look, This is going to go fast, so let me just make this one. I'm going to highlight the swimming pigs here, Control K, real fast, go bookmark, swimming pigs, OK, OK again. I trust that this is going to work, so I'm going to go contact, same thing, Control K, bookmark, go and say contact, link to the contact bookmark and say OK again. So now I have all these links and they are working, so I can jump back and forth. The last thing I have to do is I have to create a bookmark back to the home page, which is the Bahamas. Here we go, guys. Last bookmark here, and that is the Bahamas. I'm going to highlight that and then just say insert and say bookmark, and I'm going to call this Bahamas. So that's going to be my home page that I want to navigate back to. Going to say add. So I have this here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Exuma, put that tiny picture of a home that I saved from Google, and so I'm going to go insert that picture. So insert pictures, this device, and I save this home button here. And that's a tiny bit big, and so I'm going to make it just small, tiny. That's good. That's good enough. So guess where this is gonna go? This is going to go back to the home page once you click on the link. And so once you highlight this picture here, you can say again Control K, and this is going to go to the bookmark that says Bahamas. That's the home page. Say OK. Say OK again. Let's see if it's working. So when I hold down the Control key, and first you just click away from this, hold down the Control key, click on this icon, and it takes you back to the home page. So since I have this beautiful home button here working, what I can do is I can copy it, so Control C, and I can sprinkle this everywhere in this document that I want to. So Exuma, why not put one here? Control V, home button here, and I'm gonna go stay. So Control V, home button here. I mean, you can arrange this any way you want to. I'm just sprinkling the home button a few places here, so you can go to if you need to. And let's say swimming pigs here. So Control V, and even the last one to contact. If I missed one, you see what what to do. And so the last one here, Control V, goes right here. And let's see if this is working. So if I click away, hold down the Control key, click on the little house, it will go and take you back to the home page. So your hyperlinks are working, the home button is working, you have a page that you can navigate. All you have to do is fill it up with text. So this could be 100 pages or 200 pages. You create a navigation bar, and the last step we are going to do is we are going to format this table, and I may include a couple links here, some text. So let's put some text here from, here's a YouTube video, and I'll just go to my own video and put some text right here. So include some text here, and that's all. Do I like that font? Not really, so keep text only. I'm not going to keep the formatting. And I can play with this Of course, I could put hyperlinks and videos on this page also, but I really do have what I need here. The last thing I'm going to put is a hyperlink to the swimming pigs video that I made. So here it goes. So let me just go back, and the video link is right here, so I can go copy it, copy the video link and include it here. It's space turns into a hyperlink. I click on save. So what I want to do is I want to save this document on my hard drive, and so that's one mistake I made. I should have done this earlier, because you don't want to lose all this work. You should save this as soon as you start it, because you really don't want to lose all this work. So Microsoft Word and the Bahamas, save it. And I'm going to save it one more time so that I have a copy. So if I go File, Save As, same place, I'm just going to call this Bahamas Web, because it's going to be saved as a web page. So I saved the second copy. I'm going to go save, back to the document, and let's see how this is working. Okay, last couple of steps here. So if I would take my time and create something, let's say in PowerPoint, a montage of pictures, and make this into one picture, it would be much better, because it would align when I save this as a web page. So don't expect anything spectacular for the web page, but let's hope it's going to work. So let's go to the table select tool here, click on the table. To the left, there's a table select tool, click on that. And so I'm going to go to the layout tab again, and go to the table group, and go to properties. At least what I'm going to do is attempt to center this table in the middle of the page. If you would want to make the borders go away, you would go to borders and shading and say you don't want to see any of the borders. You can put them back if you want to, or you can keep them if you want to. So I'm going to say none. That used to be a test question on Microsoft all the time, to take the borders away from the table. So say OK, and this jumped back to left. So I'm going to say center again. Let's hope it's going to stay. I'm going to say OK. And here's the last step. We are going to save this as a web page and see if it's functioning. So I am going to File, Save As, Browse. Put this on your hard drive. Make sure you know the location. So mine is going to 2020 Microsoft Word, and this is the Bahamas Web. And please click on Save As Type and save this as a single file web page. If you just save it as a web page, it will create multiple files. I'm going to save it as a single file web page. One click. I already gave it a name, the Bahamas Web, and we are going to save. So if I click on save and close it down and go to my hard drive here to see how this worked out, let's see Microsoft Word, and I do have the Bahamas Web. If I open this, I do have a web page. It's not beautiful, but it's a web page. And if I go to Exuma, it jumps to Exuma. Go back to the Home tab, go to Stay, and it stays. Okay, so let's say Stay, and it stays. It goes there. You could dress it up. Click on the little, my mouse started acting up, so click on the little house, it goes back to the home page. So guys, you could spend another hour making this align and center, But what happened is you did make a web page using Microsoft Word, and all the navigation bars and the links are working. And like I promised, I'm going to show you the swimming pigs video, and you should check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description, so when I go click on that link, it'll show you the swimming pigs video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. There's a lot of information about tables and links and how to create a web page. Those features that I showed you in Microsoft Word, navigating the table and sizing the rows and the columns, they're all Microsoft questions, so they're good to know. And I hope you follow along and you try this. It's pretty amazing that you can create a web page using Microsoft Word. I hope you enjoy the video and try it. And I'm going to include a link to this video.
When they get too close, we'll
watch it again.
just put some away.
Like and subscribe. I will see